Alright, I just want to point out that Moblin's been walking around for the past minute or so, and I get that they have kind of a field of view, but he's been getting really close to me. I'm surprised he hasn't seen me already. I mean, the wall even looks like it's coming up to my chin, you know. So, I guess these things are blind to a degree. Anyway. Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Link's Awakening. So in the last episode, we went through the mysterious forest. Looking for an item that would help us get to the next dungeon. And actually, we met up with a little raccoon who turned out, after a little bit of help from a witch in just outside the forest, we got some powder to reveal that the raccoon was actually Terran. Terran, I believe he's a father of Marin, I think, if I remember right. I can't remember. I think he is. But yeah, so after a little bit of help from the witch, we finally got this chest in here, and inside it was the tail key. It was found, and we found it right here in this chest. Now, at the end of the last episode, we actually triggered the cutscene with the owl with Kapora, but unfortunately, my batteries died, so we had to kind of cut it off there. We did skip the owl cutscene. I might start a new file so I can show you guys the cutscene. It might be playing now, if I'm able to. But if not, then I'll try to show it here. Maybe at the end of the episode, I might tag it on there. But yeah, with that being said and done, I forgot to turn off notifications. With that all said and done, we will head out to... This is actually a really cool area. Oh, I'm going the wrong direction. Holy crap, I'm going the wrong direction. Uh-oh. I'm going the wrong direction. So where we need to go is actually south. Because we got the tail key, we need to go to the south to, where was it? Taranbo, I believe? Taranbo Shores. And once we get there, we will find our destination. While we're on our way, though, I do want to talk about one tiny little thing that doesn't probably matter to you guys, but it does matter to me a lot. I do want to apologize. This specific episode is coming out a little bit later in the day. It is actually coming close to night. It is actually nighttime where I am right now. And I do like to get these episodes up by 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But I have been a little bit lacking on time because I had to help my mother out with some Christmas stuff. It's currently the Monday before, so it's like 2 days before Christmas, so that's real fun. So yeah, sorry about all that. I am working on getting these episodes up. This week is going to be a little bit weird. In terms of, how do I want to say? In terms of, like, I don't know. It is a little bit weird. It's going to be a little bit weird this week, seeing as how Christmas is going, but I'm going to try to get some videos up for you guys eventually. At least a couple throughout here. But without further ado, I would like to introduce you to the entrance of Tail Cave. This is probably one of the more memorable areas for me because this is just where kind of the adventure starts. I mean, you get your sword and you start your adventure and you go to the forest, but your adventure doesn't really start until You open the way to the first dungeon. This is gonna be fun. So I would like to welcome everyone to level 1, Tail Cave. So this one is, I think this is kind of an interesting dungeon. Oh, hi. So this, oh, already I'm happy. Let's play. Okay. Ooh. All right. So this is going to be interesting because I already got a piece of power. All right, small key. All right, where in the world does that go? Come here, come here. All right, come here. No. Give me that rupee. Give me that rupee. Come on. Yes. All right. All right, so this is kind of a memorable dungeon for me just because, oh, okay. We got a map. All right, cool. Just because it was more like a, it's kind of a starter area, sorta. It's somewhat simple, but somewhat not. We actually don't want to go up that way yet. We want to go this way because if you guys saw over there, actually, was there a way down here I missed? Yes, there was. That way up and to the right, that I believe is a one-way. We cannot proceed any further. So, boop. And that was a key. Awesome. Uh-oh. Oh, I don't know what those torches are, but my first thought was Potaboos. But that's Mario, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, alright, in this chest we have a compass. Standard dungeon items of Zelda. The dungeon map, I'll pull it up here. Dungeon map allows you to see the entire dungeon for itself. And the compass, I actually kind of went over a little bit too far. Oh. So the dungeon map kind of just shows us the area, and the compass actually shows us what is in the room. So like this chest, we wouldn't be able to see this chest if we didn't have the compass. And it actually shows us the lair of the boss. So we can see the boss is right over there by my cursor. And yeah, so this is going to be an interesting dungeon. It doesn't look... It looks familiar, but I think it's just because it's more in like a higher definition sort of detail that I'm looking at it. I'm like, that doesn't look right. Well, I think it's just because, yeah. I'm not entirely sure what this is, but it does remind me of something. Like maybe that's the mid-boss, or not the mid-boss, the dungeon item. And yeah, that's another thing about the Zelda games is that there's always going to be some kind of dungeon item. I'm not entirely sure what this one is, but I'm pretty sure I know what it is. Come on, bats. Okay, this is going to be interesting. I think I said it in the last episode, it's a little bit weird for me to control this game with a joystick. Like, I'm used to just using a D-pad. What is that? Oh, the Guardian Acorn. I forgot about this item. This is basically your, yeah, so it'll reduce the damage you take by half. So it's basically double defense for a limited time. It's like how the Triforce of Power is double attack for a limited time. It's kind of the same thing here. Here we have little mini, I want to call them Moldarms, but I'm pretty sure that's like a boss somewhere. So I'm not entirely sure. Okay. Okay, that's, I can't remember. I want to call that a trap, but I don't think that's right. Go over here. Oh, they even got the dinghy. They even got the dinghy. I like the dinghy. For those of you who don't know, in the original, the screen transitioning was actually like a grid by grid. Oh, cool. So as you can see, on the map, this this was kind of like in a grid like this, sort of like this. So whenever you entered the room, whenever you entered the square, it would play a sound saying, "Hey, there's something in here." That was the dinghy. I'm surprised that it did that. You got 20 rupees. Joy! Okay. So, okay. So it was actually in here. Oh my gosh, we have 3 keys. So, actually in this little square here, it played that ding that even though there was already a chest in here, it played that ding to say, hey, there's another chest in this spot. So that was actually quite helpful. I'm happy they did that. Ooh, I want to take care of that before he gives me problems. Come here. Oh my gosh. For some reason, these guys are giving me a little bit of trouble. What is this? Hello. Hello? Ow. Hello. Come here. Okay. Hi. We can't go over there quite yet. Okay. These things, I never actually went over them. I just started hitting them. You have to match the right color. They were a little more difficult in their original. They would kind of bounce around a bit, or they'd be a little bit more unpredictable. But it seems like here they're a little bit easier. You found a stone beak. Now to find an owl statue. Oh, right, this mechanic. So, this owl statue right here, it's actually in kind of the shape of the Kaepora Gaebora from outside. So what it is, basically, when you input the beak, turn aside the spinned ones with a shield. So basically what's happening here is this thing would have a message in it, but it would have part of the message out, and that part of the message would be on the beak. Therefore, we would have to need to input the beak into the statue to actually read the entire message. I'll try to find another stone statue. We'll probably find plenty more on the way through. But this time we just need to check out that one, see how it works. Hopefully, I'm a little worried because I'm not. This little thing is getting on my nerves. I'm a little worried as to what our dungeon key is. Whoa, compass! Compass is going off. Oops. I am a little worried as to what our dungeon item is, because our dungeon item kind of says, like, you know, what we'll be doing in this area. And I thought we were gonna be getting a small upgrade in this dungeon, but maybe not. I think we might actually be getting a different item in here. Okay, this is a little bit irritating. Gonna go now. Gonna wait for this thing. I can't remember what they're called. I think they're called. Is it just me, or are they called anti-fairies? Are they like the anti-fairies from the like Zelda 2 or whatever? Or not Zelda 2? Is it Zelda 1? I think it's one of the top-down Zelda games. One of the old style. If there is a door that you can't open, move a square block. Thank you very much, Owl. Very, very, very informative. Oh, hi. Why? Wait. Hold on. Come here. Come here. Is it just me, or do these things look like Koopas from underneath? These things look like Koopas from underneath. What in the world? I mean, I get that they're Mario. Oh. I get that they're Mario references in Zelda, but that's a little bit too close. Turn aside the spin ones. Yeah, okay, so that's what they were talking about. Those things are impenetrable. They're sort of like the Koopas in the Mario RPG series. How they're pretty, like, really high in defense until you flip them over. Then their defense drops to 0. It's sort of like that deal. Speaking of another Mario reference, okay. Hey, give me that. Give me that. Give me that. So, yeah. Oh, that's cool. It's kind of like a jump attack without the jumping. Or it probably does the same damage as a jump attack as well. Oh, are we in that? Oh, we are. Okay, cool. I know where we are. How the... Hello? Oh, okay, we must get this item. Okay. I thought we got a different item. I guess not. So in this chest should be... Yes, it is. We got the Roc's Feather. It feels like your body is a lot lighter. Okay. So here's the Roc's Feather. A lot of people nowadays, at least, know it from Mario Kart, as it is one of the items in there. But it actually originated, I think it originated in this game, but I want to say it originated in Minish Cap. But either way, it lets you bounce around like you're weightless. Excuse me. So yeah, whenever we hold this, we can jump. Funny enough, Link needs an item just to jump. Oops. Okay. I need to stop messing around. So yeah, Link needs an item just to jump. Which is funny because he didn't get the ability to jump until Breath of the Wild. And even then, he doesn't need an item now. He now needs the feather to jump. Okay, but, okay. Get off of me. Okay. Actually, I am going the wrong direction. Yeah. So that whole thing, is to teach us that we can jump over here like this. So, kind of a cool mechanic. Kind of an interesting mechanic. I don't understand the whole you need an item to jump, and not to mention you need a feather to jump. But I mean, okay. I'm a little unsure. Also, I remember this room. I believe these things are called Stalfos. I believe they're the Stalfos of the series. Someone in the comments want to correct me on that. I'm sure I'm wrong. Whoa. Pro strats. Alright, but in this room... Whoa. Hi. Hi? Who are you? Whoa. Okay, I remember this guy. So we literally cannot go in here without the feather. That's why there's a pit in front of here. So if we went in here without the feather, we would actually have to die just to get out. But looks like we won't have to. Hello? Okay. Kind of forgiving on the fairies, I guess. In the past Zelda games, you do like barely have any chance of like accidentally hitting them. So it's good that they give you a little bit of leeway high there. Oh, the boss. Well, as much as I would like to take on the boss, we have two problems. One, we don't have the big key. And two, we don't have all of the treasure from the area. Oh, wrong way. So, we're going to have to go get those two chests. And hopefully, we will be able to. Okay. Sorry about that. Alright, put this in. There's a key block. I think that's actually what they're called. Boom. Alright, you got the nightmare key. Now you can open the door to the nightmare's lair. Alright. So this is our big key. This is our big key. I don't know. We can go straight to the boss right now. We do have one more chest to pick up, so I will be going and grabbing that. Oh, wait. Oh, crap. So we can't quite get that item yet, that chest over there. As much as I would like to, we cannot. So I guess we'll just have to, cause hello. If you want to know exactly what's going on, if you hear that, that is that's a tail. Oh, hi. That's a telltale sign of we're gonna need another item to come back here. Unfortunately, the powder nor the Roc's feather will help us. So I guess with that, and I guess with the game telling us go get the boss, we will go get the boss. I'm not entirely sure. I think it's over to the right somewhere. I can't remember. I think it's just past the portal. So yeah, let's make a beeline for that boss while we still have this power up. Let's go. Going up, over here. Nope, over here. Right, it's over here. It's clear over on the right on the map, if I remember it. Oh, crap. Wrong button. Wrong button. Gonna need some hearts, if we can. Ouch. Oh, jeez. Oh, crap. Okay, well, at least we got a heart refill up here. But, unfortunately, this doesn't look too pleasant. This is a children's game, if I remember correctly. Okay. Let's do this. Let's go beat the boss of Tail Cave. I don't remember what this is. Oh, crap. Buzz, outsider. Welcome to Moldorm! I forgot about you. This is sort of like the Moldorm in... What's it called? Is it Link to the Past? Hello? Okay, so you just gotta wait for him to bounce around a bit. And I'm not a fan of Moldorm because I always suck at him. Thankfully, he does kind of slow down so you can get a hit on him. This is probably the easier iteration of Moldorm. I don't know. Oh! Speaking of which, easier version of Moldorm. Alright. I'm happy with that. Didn't give me too much trouble, and with that, he dropped a heart container. Not a heart piece. This, not only will refill our health, but it will also give us one more heart container on our heart gauge. I believe the original game had 16 heart containers. I do know some Zelda games that have 20. We will be getting every single piece. I have decided on that. As far as every single thing in the game, if you guys want me to still get those, I do not have a problem with it at all. But in terms of the actual heart pieces, we will be getting every single one. That's going to be fun. But yeah, without further ado, let's go get the boss item. Okay, we can't go. Let's take this guitar looking thing. Almost, it kind of looks like a cello. You got the full moon cello. swamp. A path opens in the blooms. All right. So that was an interesting adventure in the Tail Cave that we I did not think was gonna take that short. That little amount of time. I figured we'd have to do it in like 2 parts. But I did actually check my timer and I'm like, oh, we can do this in 1 episode. So yeah, that was interesting. I'm actually quite interested that we did that in 1 episode. I have a feeling that the later dungeons will definitely not take just 1 episode. And that's kind of what I was saying about this dungeon, is that it's kind of your starter dungeon, just to kind of get you used to how a dungeon would feel and kind of get you used to the dungeon mechanic. It's actually a great way, Tail Cave is a great way of introducing you to Link's Awakening's dungeon, not only dungeon mechanic, but how the dungeons work in and of itself. And there are plenty other dungeons down the road that are actually a personal favorite of mine. And so yeah, and we will be coming back here to get that 1 chest in the cave, because we will need a later item to get that. But yeah, without further ado, I guess with time coming up, I will see you guys in the next episode. Super excited to start off our adventure. I mean, we already started it off with taking down the first dungeon and getting the Full Moon Cello, was it? Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. I accidentally went up there. But yeah, with getting the first instrument of to awake the Windfish, the Full Moon Cello, a cello that produces a pure, clear sound. You have no idea how these instruments are going to affect me in sake of nostalgia. Holy cow, I love them. Some of them are really cool, and to hear them in an actual music instead of just that 8-bit tone, super cool. Super awesome. Yeah, without further ado, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you everyone for joining me inside Tail Cave. And next time we will be continuing on to figure out how to get to the swamp, I guess. It seems that something is in the swamp that we need to go get. Probably the next dungeon. So without further ado, I will see you guys next time where we head straight to the swamp. Alright guys? So thank you everyone for watching. Leave a like if you liked the video. And I will see you guys next time. Alright? See you later guys.